Hi everybody, Craig here. Welcome back to the Age of Wonders 3 campaign, the Elven Court. In our last episode, we began Scenario 4, the Sapphire Archipelago. You can see here the map type really lives up to that name as it's quite full of ocean and different islands, things like that. It's been quite an interesting map so far. It looks like our opponent for this fight is going to be Isabella van Helden, the human rogue. We haven't really seen much from Isabella, although we have located a pair of elven cities that belong to Isabella, and I believe we're going to have to try to liberate those from her. Now, before I jump into the episode proper, I did just want to give a couple of quick shout-outs to a few individuals who left some excellent comments on the previous episode. The first of those comments is from Chaos General. Chaos General pointed out that once I capture the aforementioned elven towns, I'm going to then be faced with a choice, and that choice is going to result in either Nomlik or Groshak leaving me, and it's going to then dictate the direction of the rest of the campaign. And so what Chaos General is suggesting, and this has also been suggested, I think, in a previous episode by Q-Knight45 as well, but the suggestion is that I save my game shortly before I capture one of these cities, and then I can always go back after I've, hopefully played out the campaign successfully following whichever path I choose. But I do then have the option of going back to that save and changing my choice and going the other direction just to play out all the possible scenarios. I don't know for sure if that's something I'm going to do, but I think it's a wonderful idea, and so I will try to save a game before I attack one of these cities, and in doing so give myself that opportunity to then play things out, if I were to make the other choice down the road. That's something, I might ask just for feedback on if that's something everyone would like to see or not. But, first things first, we need to actually make a choice and play out the campaign, the first time. So let's not get ahead of ourselves. Chaos General also mentioned that given that this map is so heavily water-based, it would probably be worth getting advanced seafaring as quickly as I can, and in addition also getting flying and floating type units would be useful. The good news there is, and this goes to the next comment here from Q-Knight45, Q-Knight's pointing out that as a rogue I thankfully get access to a couple of flying floating units, that being the Succubus and the Shadow Stalker, both of which are able to traverse the water quite easily. And so that's a really good point and something I hadn't thought too much about. I'm definitely going to try and get access to those units when I can, because that would be very useful given the water. Q-Knight also pointed out that it might be worth getting a crow over here to do some scouting for Nomlik and his group, because we do want to kind of see what's going on in this area. So as always, guys, a big thank you for the excellent comments and suggestions. Extremely appreciated. Without any further ado, let's jump into the episode proper. All right. So one of the good things that happened last episode is we did make an agreement with this giant dwelling. They're now part of our empire, and we can start working on developing it. And thankfully, look at this. We got not one, but two Tier 4 fire giants, which are fantastic, super powerful units that have, wall crushing, lava walking. Not that we're going to be doing much of that, but they're completely immune to fire damage, a little bit of weakness to frost, but really, really powerful. Look at them. I mean, melee strike is incredible. And as they level up, they get access to inflict immolation at elite rank. So very, very powerful. Very lucky to have them. One thing I am going to probably try to do, though, is work on being able to produce additional units. Now, let's see, if we do the quarry, that gives us extra production. This one gives us access to the ogre, which would be pretty good. That's a tier 3 unit that we could really make use of. So maybe we'll do the stone quarry first just to do the extra production, and then from there we'll work on the burrow of the degenerate children. I think that's going to be a pretty good upgrade. Yeah, let's do that. We'll go stone quarry first, and then we'll follow that up with the subsequent structure. We were trying to decide what to do with Nomlik, and I mean, I don't want to make landfall and fight this group just because that would take all our movement away. I think instead what I'd like to do is maybe head down, although we're going to have that same problem if we try to go here, so I don't know. Yeah, we don't really have a good scout over there, which is a shame. This guy, I could try and get him into the water at least, maybe. That's not the worst idea. just to assist me with scouting, of course. As for Sundren, I think I'm going to send Sundren further down this way. She does have Groshak with her. So let's head over here. There we go. So we'll keep moving along the road here. And as we get closer to these Elven cities, we'll have to kind of figure out how we want to handle things. I am going to take probably both of these Fire Giants and send them down to join in with Sundren. I might even break off one of these units, or maybe two of them, to go and guard my dwelling. You know what? I wouldn't mind having the shooter go and guard it. We'll maybe do that next turn. Oh, and look at this. Jeez, yeah. And now I've put my city at risk. It's not ideal. Thankfully, I don't think they can get there in a single turn, so that's good. But that is annoying. I think maybe what we'll do is we'll head for this spawning structure down here. Because quite frankly, we need to get rid of it. It is going to threaten our dwelling, so that's going to sort of dictate our choice here. And we'll end our turn there. Let's hope this doesn't get captured. Okay, good. We survived a poor choice on my part. So, like I said, we'll send this shooter back. We want something guarding the dwelling at least. Let's see if we keep moving. You know what? We could even send this guy rather than using him as a scout. I'd actually rather have an additional guard for the city, or for the dwelling. Excuse me. I don't really care about this fort. It's not really benefiting me in any way, so we'll just keep moving this direction here. And, ooh, there's some production resources. Oh, Scrolls of Knowledge, excuse me. I thought that was production resources. Can we make it? We can go to here. We'll have one of them join in with a stack, and the other one can just keep on moving along with. There we go. Now, as for Nomlik, like I said, I do want to get rid of this spawning structure. It is a big threat to my dwelling, so it does suck having to disembark, because then to get back in the water is going to be another turn. So I can really see we definitely need to try and get a flying or floating or even a swimming stack. That would be wonderful. Here's our troll. Super powerful. I think maybe what I'll do... Reskar can throw on a nourishing meal maybe on our troll. There we go. And then let's throw on a touch of faith. Make them a little happier. You know what? They can just charge right up and break down that barricade. Yep, no problem at all. I'll just step up a little closer. Just start softening them up a little bit. Nice, okay. Yeah, our troll's doing a great job just tanking that damage really well. Oh, geez, we got hurt pretty bad there, actually. That longswordman kind of messed us up. Good news, though, is we've got healing that can happen, so drop a heal there. And what the heck, we could even do another one. Alternatively, maybe we go for a conversion. Yeah, let's try it. Nice. Yeah, that's worth it for sure. One thing I am going to maybe do, though, is... Let's see, how close is our apprentice to leveling up? Not that close. Beetle Knight, on the other hand, getting pretty close, so we'll probably get the kill with the Beetle Knight. We'll charge in behind here. Big flank. Not enough for the level up, but close. Nice, a High Elf Union Guard and some pants. I will happily take that. Don't know if everybody already has pants. Reskar doesn't. That's good. We'll give those to him. And, ooh, and we've got this Red Raptor as well. We can switch those out. Just a slight upgrade for Nomlik, which is good. Otherwise here, everybody else has a pretty good mount. I think we could probably just sell the Fell Horse. Yeah, I think that's what we'll do. Okay. Well, that's wonderful. Now we've got a couple extra units to work with. Got our crow over here. We might as well just keep exploring. Let's see, a high elf colonist. Sundren of the Elven Court, you have come to assist us? You have perfect timing. Isabella's troops are attacking us. It seems we cannot remain independent any longer. We will gladly join the court. Thank you. Oh, that's great. Look at that. So we've got our first city. Is it a vast? No, it's a full city. We have control of it, I guess. Red raptors there. Oh, that's lovely, yeah. Great having our first city. Let's see, production-wise, I mean, we don't have a ton production to work with. City's going to grow in 7 turns. Does have access to this Spring of Life, which is helping with growth. That's very good. So maybe what we'll do, there's a tomb here. That would be really good to clear out if we could. Maybe what we'll do then is we will go for a Builder's Hall just for the extra production. And this guy can keep cruising, maybe. Yeah, we'll just keep him exploring. Right now, this Union Guard, we can just head kind of over this way. And that's going to do it for our turn, so we'll end it there. Yeah, I'm glad. I mean, as much as this was costly to have to make landfall, I think it was the right choice to limit danger to our dwelling and our city as well. So these two can just camp out there, hang out. We'll start working on that burrow of the degenerate children. What's this Hill Homestead do? Oh, the Hill Giant. That's a tier 3 unit, I believe. That's pretty good as well, so... yeah, this guy's just going to keep moving along the road. Same with this guy here. We'll have him follow along. And you know what? I think for Nomlik, we might as well just follow the main group rather than getting sidetracked over here. We will cast Poison Mastery. Nice. Infantry, Cavalry, and Irregular gain +2 Poison Blight Strength. That's really good. And then, you know what? Let's start casting another Grimbeak Crow, and we can finish exploring maybe over here. Just make sure that there's nothing too important that we're missing. Meanwhile, this crow might as well just go see what's over here. Ooh, look at this. Okay, so yeah, I'm guessing Isabella's going to have quite a few units in the water. So we're going to have to be very careful. All right, now we could get over there, but you know what? I think it'd probably be better to clear out this tomb since we're in the neighborhood. Why don't we grab our best units? This Crusader's a little worse for wear, so we'll leave him behind. Everybody else can just cruise on up. We will enter this tomb. Oh yeah, nice. Okay, we've got Yakamaheli. I don't know what that is. I've never seen one of these before. Interesting. It's a variant of the... I can't remember what these guys are called, but the there's a number of different versions of them. Looks like this one has Doom Gaze, Cause Fear, Mind Control Immunity, Total Awareness. Yeah, it'd be a good one to get, but of course with Mind Control Immunity we can't acquire it. And then we've just got some Azrak Revenant Godless units here. Kind of like the design of these guys. Nothing too crazy. They've got Inflict Fire Plague. That's the only kind of main thing about them. So our Fire Giants are definitely going to be our vanguard here. They're going to be our up-front units, that's for sure. Given that they are just super strong. And our heroes can just kind of hang back. We don't have to do anything too crazy here. They won't be able to do too much to us. Roshak taking some punishment, though. You know what? Let's see. We can step up here. Let's go for a stun, maybe. Wonderful, yeah. Then we should be able to just get the kill here, maybe. Excellent. Yeah, that makes things a bit easier for us here. Nice, get blasting that Godless. We'll go up and just start charging in there. I see no reason to play it cautiously. We might as well get aggressive here. See what's our damage potential. I think this is probably the best. Dang, okay, they survived. That's too bad. We phase in. We could, but that does put us in a bit of risk. You know what I'll do instead is I'll just go park right here. Oh, and I forgot that unit comes back because it's monster. Oh, that's annoying. Oh, geez, and we're petrified now. And we're panicked. Or maybe they're panicked. No, we're panicked. Oh my god. I've never seen that where a tier 4 unit gets panicked like that. That's crazy. Yeah, and I don't think we have any kind of way to stop that. That's really annoying. Wow. Well, just like that, things kind of turned around on us. Now we're in a really tough spot, actually. Yeah, because this ghoul, Yamakeli, is going to cause us some grief here. Let's get the kill here. There it is. Okay, we want to try and stun him again. Okay, we got lucky there. That's good. That just bought us a bit of relief. And let's go charge the archer out here. Nice. Okay, that's good. I think we'll probably even step up here with Sundren. Try and get the kill there. Yeah, that's good. Ouch, that hurt. Okay, there goes our fire giant. Like I said, that's kind of bizarre. I've never seen that before, where a tier 4 unit gets feared like that. Nice. Okay, there's a good kill for our hunter. Unicorn Rider's kind of in rough shape. Yeah, we don't have any healing ability aside from using our magic, which I would prefer not to do. What we'll do with Sundren here, we'll just step up, do some work, and then we can get the kill with the Unicorn Rider. Probably would have been better to use Sundren's Assassin Strike, but that's alright. It didn't go quite the way I wanted, but thankfully nobody died. Ooh, look at that. Ancient Short Sword, excuse me, of the Undead. Bit of a tongue twister. I will happily take that. That's much better than some of our melee weapons that we have here. Yeah, either Nomlik or Rescars is not bad, but yeah, let's give this to Sundren. We can sell off this axe. I mean, that inflict, break, body, and soul isn't bad, but especially since it can give spirit weakness, which would help with mind control. But overall, I mean, this is a massive upgrade for her, and of course, given that she has Assassin Strike, this is a great one for her to have. So, oh, look at this. She's got a legendary jewel item. I didn't realize that. Let's see. Does anybody... Oh, yeah, we give this to Nomlik or Rescar. Heck yeah, let's give that over to Nomlik. I'm not going to give it to Groshak because I'm probably going to be letting Groshak go given my choice. That's what I'm kind of leaning towards. So we will send this over to Nomlik, I think. All right, let's grab that extra gold here while we're in the neighborhood. There we go. And then we can head back down this way. There we go. You know what? We might as well just group up again. Did get a level up with Groshak here. Let's just see what would be ideal for him. Inflict Spirit Breaking wouldn't be bad. Decreases their resistance quite a bit. Yeah, I kind of like that. Dispel Magic isn't even a bad one. Let's do Spirit Breaking, though. Okay, this group's going to just stay put for now. That's going to do it for our turn. So now the objective is going to be to head up towards this city. Cruise over there. Yeah, we'll just go like that. Ooh, we do want to get rid of this monster den if we can. That is threatening our cities, so would be ideal to probably get rid of it if possible. Send this guy over. Ooh, I forgot about this unit. Hopefully he doesn't decide to attack me. Alright, we'll just keep on moving here. There we go. Pros need to do a bit more scouting for us. Okay, this is a hostile village. And this one belongs to Isabella, it looks like. Yeah. Human city. We'll just keep exploring as best we can. I think we're going to end it there. Our crows are going to be ready. Again, we could summon one. Oh, shoot. Yeah. Should have seen that coming. No auto combat. Yeah, this guy. I mean, if he does attack the city, we should be able to kill him, but it is annoying that we lost that extra unit. Nice. There's that amulet arriving for Nomlik. We can equip that. Good upgrade for him. Gives him some extra resistance. And then the Bard skills as well. Which I think that would stack with Chaplain. I'm assuming anyway. You know what? Well, let's check. I'm hoping it would. Let's see. Yeah, high morale, Bard skills. That's awesome. So I think it stacks. Oh, that's incredible. Yeah, so these units are super happy. Even our troll, who doesn't like our alignment currently, is reasonably happy. Yeah, and with this group, I think we'll just keep moving over this way. We just want to kind of get to the front lines as quick as we can. Oh, you know what? Shoot, I forgot. I was going to... Well, we'll summon the crow down here. And then we'll head down and just see what we find. In the meantime here, let's get Iron Grip going. That's going to improve the happiness of our cities a little bit. We have that Burrow of the Degenerate Children now complete. Which means we can produce Ogres, which are a pretty solid Tier 3 melee unit. But alternatively here, we've got some other choices. Rock of Ages, units produced at the Dwelling gain Dragon Slayer. Burrow of Foul Magics unlocks the production of the Ogre Savant unit. Right, and that's the one that's a support unit. I've had one of those before in a previous playthrough series. I was playing as a sorcerer, I think, and they had, if I remember right, they got access then to inflict stun, and they could teleport, which was pretty cool. Let's see, Fangir Stone Ward. Dwelling is protected by ancient earth magic. Defending friendly units on the battlefield all gain stone skin. This leads to some of the upgrades that give me additional production options. So that's probably what I will go for. Again, that Hill Homestead, that Hill Giant's pretty powerful. We'll go for the Fangir Stone Ward, though. And, you know what, we might even throw... Or we should maybe throw one more unit up there. I think we're probably fine. Better to get these guys up to the front lines, I think. As for a research choice here, again, getting advanced seafaring would definitely be useful. Corpse looting wouldn't be bad. Help our gold situation, especially since we're currently running a pretty substantial deficit. As much as I want the seafaring, I think I'm actually going to go for the corpse looting just because... Yeah, we're going to go for the corpse looting. Because my gold situation is not ideal, so... Let's see what else we find. Man, this map is humongous. There's a lot for us to explore down there. Again, now we're going to have to deal with this eventually, but maybe it's better for us to... Well, you know what? Maybe I should just deal with it now before it, becomes a major threat to my cities. It's just annoying. It's going to take a while to get up there. Probably should just go for the objective. Again, whoops. I want to see this here. Free the occupied city. Once we complete this, that's when I think we have to make our choice. So maybe that's one thing as well we should look at. Does Groshak have anything else we want to trade away? Honestly, not really. Like the Bleak Warg, maybe. Not a terrible mount upgrade, but everybody else has a really good mount already. Like Sundren has the Nightmare. Nomlik is going to have this Hunter Spider pretty soon. And of course, Reskar has the incredible Gold Wyvern. So, I mean, overall, I think we're in pretty good shape. I suppose we could sell some of this. Like, we could sell his weapon and stuff just for the gold benefit, maybe. Yeah, let's just do that. Sell that. Sell that. We can give up his ranged weapons as well. We could give Reskar his wand, maybe. Or you know what? We could give it to Sundren, I guess. Yeah, let's give Sundren the wand. We'll just drop it, and then Sundren can pick it up. There we go. And then now, hopefully, which decision we're able to make is clear who's going to be affected by it. We'll leave him the blowpipe just because everybody else already has one. Hopefully it's clear who we're going to get to pick, because otherwise that's going to be very annoying. If we end up picking Nomlik to leave and Nomlik has all our good, good items and whatnot. Not to mention he has Divine Justicars, which is one of the main reasons I'm happy to keep him. Alright. So we're going to end the turn there. Ooh, okay, our crow's getting attacked by a pair of frigate warships. Yeah, we're definitely going to have to be very careful when we're in the water. I suspect that's going to be a bit of a problem for us there. Our units are definitely vulnerable while they're in the water. That's the lesson I'm getting out of this. Alright, so we will move up here and attack. But before we do that, so let's save it here. We'll call this before the choice is what we'll call it. And that way, if we do want to come back, we can reload this save, and then once we've played out the campaign the way we're going to pick it right now, we can always explore what the other options are like. It gives us that kind of fallback ability. So, again, I typically would never reload from a save going for, once I've gone forward, but in this case, I think it does kind of make sense to at least have it as an option. All right, so let's attack. Yeah, nothing crazy here, just a couple of kind of mixed units to guard the city. Maybe try and charm one of them. So, yeah, our giants can just kind of get aggressive here, I think. Be no reason to even really play this one cautiously at all. Everyone can just charge right in. Okay. So we've got Razor Bow, Archer, and a Scoundrel. Let's just go smack that Razor Bow for some damage. And there's the kill. Wonderful. Get Sundren up in there as well. Groshak too. Blast that Archer for just a little bit. Really not doing much there, too. We'll try it on the Orc here. Nice. There's a good charm. And then Fire Giants can just smack these Archers into oblivion. There we go. Thank you for freeing us. Those troops belonged to a human pirate, Isabella. When she arrived on these islands, terrible things started to happen. She is taking over everything and forcing everyone to work for her on pain of death. Allow me to speak. Isabella is Shadowborn, a member of a global group of conspirators operating across both empires. They want war between the Commonwealth and the Elven court, so both sides annihilate each other. They have infiltrated all circles of power. They have to be stopped. All other concerns are secondary. You again. Welcome. Yes, I see it now. This is our destiny. We have to prevent the war. Every soul is precious. Humans have the same capacity for good as others. Your father seeks revenge, and I know he expects you to eliminate all humans here, but if you do, it will change both of you forever. We must find a better way. Oh, don't be so naive, Nomlik. King Saradas is right. If we allow the humans to remain here, we leave a door open for the Commonwealth. It will prolong the conflict and ruin the sanctity of these isles. We cannot afford to wage war in this remote corner of Athla. Better to send a clear message. Leniency now will only lead to more suffering later. Not long ago, I wished for leadership and the responsibility that comes with it, but now it becomes painfully clear to me that it entails a lot more than I could have foreseen. The choice here before me will affect thousands upon thousands of lives. My mother, my father, Nomlik, and Groshak, even the Wanderer, all have their arguments, but I have to choose. So my options are to stop the war, which is what Nomlik is arguing for, or to destroy the humans, which is what Groshak is arguing for. Again, I'm going to go with Nomlik and try to stop the war, but interesting choice here. It'd be kind of neat to see what happens either way. But like I said, we are going to try to stop the war. I cannot just murder all humans. What if the Wanderer is right? He has aided us before. We need to figure out what the Shadowborn want and why. If we can prevent this war, we should do so. We need to leave the Elven Court. Only as a third, neutral party can we hope to create peace. I name us torchbearers. Sundren, have you lost your mind? How can you just leave the Elven Court and oppose your father? What is this foolishness about creating a third faction? You are nothing. You have no hope. The Elven Court and the Commonwealth will both crush you. I will not be part of this. Farewell. You have chosen the right path, Sundren, as you will see. You may not know me yourself, but centuries ago, I was your mother's ally. I am Merlin. You should know there is a dwarf dreadnought locked up in a dungeon somewhere on these islands. He will be a valuable ally for your cause. Good luck. Okay. Well, there we go. We've completed the objective, and we've made our choice. We are going to side with Nomlik. So Groshak is now done. And he's left entirely, which means now we are without our sorcerer. So it does sound like there's a dwarven dreadnought we might be able to recruit, though, which would be wonderful. So now we have control of this other elven town. I think maybe what we will do... You know, I don't think we actually have a throne city currently. Oh, we do. Oh, that's interesting. Our throne city is currently in the giant dwelling. That's kind of funny. I didn't realize that could even happen. I guess it makes sense, though. Could move it over to Nuvina, perhaps. Does take some time, though. That's the only thing. In the meantime here, maybe we just focus on developing it. Let's get the Builder's Hall. That's always kind of a good first step. I like that one. Let the humans live. Let the humans live. That's our new objective. Find and eliminate Isabella. All right, so we just have to kill her. Free Bormak. Find the ancient dwarven hero Bormak. He is kept prisoner in a dungeon somewhere in these lands. All right, well, we'll have to see if we can locate him. He might even be underground. Who knows? Okay, it looks like we finished the Builder's Hall here. And we got 45 production, which is pretty good. Still not quite what I was hoping for, but definitely better. When the city grows, that will probably bump us up to over 50, which would be really good. Let's do a shrine. We are kind of running a bit low on mana. All right, now let's check out what's on this landmass down here. All right, we'll just keep exploring. Send this guy over to help with... Oh, you know what? I completely forgot about these scrolls of knowledge. We should definitely try and grab those while we're in the vicinity. We can, next turn we'll have this guy go down and grab them. I can't believe I forgot about those. Like I said, probably worth going back to clear this out. I mean, I hate to turn this stack around, but I think it's going to be the wise choice. Just because we want to make sure our cities are protected. So we'll end it there. Okay, nice. The Frost Elemental is going to try to fight us. This should be fairly straightforward since we've got our pretty powerful stacks right here. Troll is about to level up, which is good. I think I'll probably do a Nourishing Meal on the Troll. And maybe I'll do a Touch of Faith onto the Beetle Knight. Then here's our other unit, the Long Swordsman. Probably just have the Beetle Knight and the Troll kind of be up front. Okay. Now, I don't know if we're able to convert... No, we can't. Okay, that makes sense. And then this isn't an animal, so we can't befriend him that way either. Alright, well, we'll just have to get rid of him the old-fashioned way here. We will shoot some acid darts at him, soften him up a little. Nice with the criticals. That's really good. This is a minimum of 2, maximum of 5. Minimum of 3, maximum... minimum of 4. Yeah, that's probably better. Really good there. Soften him up a touch more here. Really nice. Ooh, Guard Breaker. I didn't realize that. Would have hit him with those guys first if I'd have known that. Really good work, though. And a level up for the Trolls. Also a level up for our Beetle Knight, so pretty good outcome there. Nice. Okay, our mount is hatched. We now have the Hunter Spider. Ooh, that's going to give us pretty good boost to our Blight Protection now at 80%. Do lose out on the Fire Protection, but overall still pretty good. Plus, we now have the Greater Webbing Touch, which is wonderful. I think what we're going to do is we're going to hang on to this mount for when we find that Dwarven hero, because presumably he may not have a mount. So it'd be good to keep it for him. Iron Grip we will throw on our Elven City here, and we'll just start doing it for another one. Yeah, you can see, though, our mana situation not ideal, so if we can get this shrine, that would be helpful. Reduction in our giant dwelling. Ooh, look at this. Now we have access to different choices. I wouldn't mind getting a stone giant. They do have that throwing ability, which is quite good. This is just a little bit too expensive for us at the moment. Maybe I'll just build the Burrow of Foul Magics in the meantime. Or even the Rock of Ages, but that's kind of expensive. Yeah, we'll just do the Burrow of Foul Magics. We definitely need to get some gold, though, in the near future here. Nice. Okay, there's a big research boost. I think maybe... Yeah, let's head down south with Nomlik and Reskar. You know what, we could even try and split off Reskar to have his own stack. Would probably be ideal. We've got the Elven units here that could start him with an army. I don't hate that idea. We want to leave some of them behind. Probably the Initiates, maybe. Split off Reskar. Lead his own group. We can move this Long Swordsman in as well. Let's keep exploring down here, see what else we find. There's a little defensive structure there guarded by some neutral units. Are some refugees down here. Might as well grab that. Nice. And a possibly neutral city, maybe. We'll have to see. I think that's what that is. And then, yeah, we are going to head down. Try to get rid of this spawning structure here. Now, with Reskar, it would be nice. He could try and recruit one of these spiders. But I think let's just get the kill on it and be done with it. And we don't have to worry anymore. Alright, that takes care of that. right, Shrine is done. That's good for our mana. We're still a little bit hurting for mana, but I think if we just do another Shrine up here, maybe. Builder's Hall isn't ready yet, though. All right, we'll do a temple then in the meantime. Okay, and then let's engage this fight. Oh, nice. They're going to run. Sure, I will let them run. Ooh, a Fire Wyvern egg. You know what? I think I'm going to sell this. Although, I mean, the Fire Wyvern would definitely be a good mount, especially flying on this map would be really helpful. Yeah, I'll take it. I changed my mind. Originally, I was going to say, nope, don't need it, but we'll just give that Sundren. Now, for mount, probably give this to Sundren, I think. Yeah, her having a flying mount would be pretty helpful. Especially if she's leading, like, later on. She could be leading a stack of flying or floating units, which could be pretty good, so... we finished that Foul Magics. Let's see what else that gives us. So now we've got the Ogre Savant as well, which is the support unit, Tier 3. And it does give us... What did that give us access to? Leads to Blood Lake with the Earthen Idol. I don't know. We don't have an Earthen Idol at the moment. Oh, I see. We'd have to build the Kobold Colony. Well, for now, we'll just do merchandise. Got to save up some more gold. Corpse looting is done, so when we have this Iron Grip ready, we will switch and get corpse looting going. Next research choice here. What's this one? Oh, irregular units receive boost. That's not really that useful. Extra vision range for our irregulars. We already have kind of with the crows. I'm not as worried about getting the Zephyr Bird. We already have a unit that can do that. Let's go for the Scoundrel. Start working on unit production there. Not that I want to make a bunch of Scoundrels, but I'll head down this way. Yeah, we should be able to take this city on our own here with just this stack as it is. Then we could head across the water and start going for more of her cities. Here we go. This guy can just follow along. There we go. And the crow might as well go make contact. Let's see what this is. Another giant dwelling. Open borders in a peace treaty? Absolutely. Happy to do it. Maybe later on they can become our vassal. That would be great. Give us kind of a, you know, some control in this area of the map, which would be good for us. And we'll end it there. Okay, nice. There's the weapons here. We'll keep this for that hero just in case he doesn't have a melee weapon. And we'll start working on that mount, hatching that egg. It's going to take 10 turns, but could be pretty darn useful if we can get it. So, all right, we'll go here. There's a nice boost. All right, you can see mana's becoming a real problem, so maybe we'll hold off on doing anything else. Actually, I said we were going to cast another spell, but I think we'll have to wait. We might even have to sell off some items to keep our mana situation from being too awful. Like I said, we will attack this city. Reskar can engage the fight. Should be pretty straightforward. Boy, if I can get those fire giants, I'm just thinking, if I can get those fire giants to bear in a fight coming up here, that would be incredible against Isabella and her throne. Because having those tier 4s so early is going to make a huge difference for us, I think. Throwing the Touch of Faith on the Beetle Knight. Probably going to use him up front along with our Troll. Reskar can fly over here and boost the trolls a little bit next turn. Everybody else can just kind of cruise up. Again, we don't have to do anything crazy this fight. We should be more than... we have more than enough strength to win this battle without too much difficulty, I think. No need to take any unnecessary risks. One thing I might do, though, is just step up and break that obstacle down. Because that's going to kind of give us more opportunities to get in there. Nice, look at that. Good damage there. And then maybe the kill? Excellent. I guess I didn't really need to do this anyway, but that's fine. You know what, I'll just put the Beetle Knight there in defense mode. Same with the Troll. Warg Rider can kind of advance. And you know what, we'll just save our Nourishing Meal maybe for... Actually, no, we'll throw it on to the Beetle Knight here. There it is. And Nomlik can cruise up. We'll use one of his abilities just so that we use it for the experience boost. Took a little bit of damage, nothing too crazy. Longswordsman could use a heal. That being said, though, I wouldn't mind maybe getting a conversion if I can. Let's see, can we... Pikeman could get a flank going here. Maybe the Warg Rider. Or Reskar himself, actually. Yeah, you know what? Let's just do this. There we go. And the Troll can advance. And now... Nomlik could get in there. Go for a conversion. There it is. That's big. And now we just have to kill off the Civic Guard, which is... no sweat. There it is. Beetle Knight can just flank them. Perfect. And that's great. We've got a unit to guard the city once we control it. I think we'll just absorb it, honestly. It's going to take a few turns, but it's going to be a good city to have, I think. Nomlik is now level 12. I'm not really sure what else would be worth grabbing for him at this stage. Maybe some of the spells here. I'm just looking at what might be worth it. What does he currently have? Slayer's Doubt, Divine Protection. We could alternatively just give him maybe just some health and defense upgrades, things like that. I don't hate doing that. That's not a bad idea. We just boost his health and his defense a little bit and then save some points for next level up. I think at level 13 he gets access to something else. Maybe we'll just save him. Alright, now the big question. Do we want to try and get in the water, head over to this city? I think the answer is going to be a resounding yes. Just have to remember that when we are in the water, we are going to be at risk. You know what? I'm even going to put Reskar back in this stack. And then we'll send another army next to the group. Meanwhile, these two can just guard the city. Spell casting, like I said, we're going to hold off just because of our mana situation. And we'll just do merchandise for now. Don't know if there's anything we can... we don't have anything to sell. That's unfortunate. Yeah, I mean, again, I think we'll start doing a shrine just to further help with the mana. Ooh, a treasure chest. Nice, there's some extra gold. That's good for us. Right now, Sundren, we're going to go back up this way. We'll keep going up here and see where that takes us. We know there's some cities over here, more Elven cities. So we'll end our turn there. Wonder if Isabella's going to be able to defend this city really well. From what I can see, it doesn't look like it. Just a couple of bards and a archer and a scoundrel, but you never know. So let's cruise on over here. Isabella, I am not here to fight you. All I want to do is protect the people of these isles, both the humans and the elves. If you disband your troops and stop building ships for the Commonwealth, we can go our separate ways peacefully. The war between Elven Court and Commonwealth can still be stopped. Isn't that cute? You want peace. Well, I want war, so I guess I'll just slaughter you. It seems I need to communicate on your level. Since you do not heed words, my language will be violence. The difference between us is that I will stop using it as soon as my point is made. Alright, well, there's our answer. It looks like diplomacy's not going to work, so we're going to just have to get aggressive here. Let's see. Yeah, we're just going to attack the city directly. Should be a fairly easy battle for us here. I'm not even going to bring those extra units. What we've got here is enough. So what we'll do is we will buff our Beetle Knight. And we'll buff them even more. There we go. They're going to be our Vanguard unit up front. Everybody else is just going to bring up the rear. Do have to be mindful that these units do have charm. Just have to watch out for it a little bit, but otherwise we should be fine. Put a Bestow Iron Heart on the troll just because we can. Blasting that scoundrel for some damage, because why not? Nice big damage there. Troll can move on up. Get kind of aggressive here. Beetle Knight can charge and go for that bard. Nice. Tried to dispel it and failed. That's good. Trying for the charm. It didn't work, thankfully. Alright, so now let's kill off this scoundrel if we can. There we go. And the bard. Perfect. And then does anybody need a big heal? The Beetle Knight could use a little bit, not that it really matters. And then Nomlik can move up. Try for a conversion, I guess. I think the bard has... Oh, isn't that interesting? I thought the bard had mind control immunity. I guess it doesn't. That's fine. We can try for the archer, though. Yep, there it is. Nice. And a good kill from our Warg Rider there. All right, perfect. And now we've got control of this city, which, again, we are going to just absorb. Ooh, okay, we've got units coming our way. A couple of them are boats, though, so we don't have to worry too much. You know what? I might just park these units back here just to help with defense, honestly. I'd rather play it safer. I don't want them in the open water where they could get attacked by these frigates. We'll send this guy back, maybe up here. And then Sundren, like I said, can move up this way. Through the woods here. Alright, now we'll pick our research. And we could start working on Bard next. Additional casting points wouldn't be the worst, but of course mana is the problem at the moment. So let's maybe just do... Yeah, let's do the Bard. Production-wise, like I said, mana's the problem, so... Probably not going to be doing anything that requires it. We don't have enough for the Men here of Granite. So I think we'll probably just hold off and do merchandise. Keep building our gold reserves. Via merchandise, of course. And we will just kind of follow these rocks and see where we get to. Oh, Bormak. Okay, so we actually know where he is. I didn't realize this. So he's down in this dungeon. So we definitely want to head down there and see if we can clear that out. I didn't even realize that. I'm glad that they highlighted that for me. Oh, and is this... Oh, isn't that interesting? Okay, well, I completely missed the boat on that. Now we know where... Like I said, I wish I had noticed, but that's the throne city of Isabella, I suppose. All right, well, that's our new target. Never mind all this exploring up here. I mean, it might still be worth doing, but we can get Nomlik and his group to at least head down towards Priatan and go for the throne city. And in the meantime, we do need somebody to go over, though, and get that hero. So a couple of things we have to do. We just have to figure out how we're going to do it. We're going to save it right here. We'll call this episode 17. And we're going to say after the choice. And as always, guys, thank you very much for watching. I really do appreciate it, and I'll see you in the next one.